There are comprehensive instructions in the box with every hunter stock, but here are some things to think about when you're deciding on what you need for a particular rifle installation. If you have a rifle with a factory floor plate, you can install your rifle as is directly into the hunter stock with no additional parts to buy. For the short action version, there's a spacer in the box that makes the factory floor plate a perfect fit in the stock body. Or you can choose to add detachable magazine capability with the Magpul bolt action magwell, and the included spacer isn't needed. No spacers are required for the long action version. Either the floor plate or a magwell both drop right in. With either the magwell or the factory bottom metal, your factory action screws should work just fine. But as many Remington 700 short and long actions as there are out in the wild, as well as aftermarket actions, it's always best to check thread engagement on the action screws to make sure everything is secure. If you don't have enough thread engagement, it's best to buy a set of extended length action screws and shorten them to your exact needed length to get as much thread engagement as you can, without binding the action. If you have a blind box ADL or other model with no hinge floor plate, you'll either need to source a factory bottom metal set or just go ahead and purchase the bolt action magwell. With all the installation options, place the action into the stock, insert the action screws, and screw them in just prior to going tight. About a full turn away from being seated is fine. Now pull the action backwards in the stock, seating the recoil lug firmly against the bedding block recess. Turn the screws just enough to hold things in place. Then torque the front action screw, followed by the rear. Your optimal torque setting for best accuracy may vary by rifle, so start with the guidelines and the instructions, and then write it down when you arrive at a value that works. Now you've got a repeatable setting that you can return to if you remove your action from the stock for maintenance or any other reason.